Finally, in the island. Word spread like wildfire that Lee the Panda was planning a trip back to the island, where a major hurricane had stranded him several years ago. Some were curious about what he wanted to do there. Others worried it would be too dangerous to embark on such a long journey. Lee told them all, "I want to see my old friends again. I need to see how they are doing." Everyone understood and offered to help with the preparation. They loaded up the boat with several bags of bamboo shoot, some fresh and some dry, so they would last longer. They packed enough for the 3 strong panda bears to eat throughout the whole trip because Lee's brothers were going with him. They also packed blanket, water canister, boat gains, and more. Everyone contributed something they knew would be helpful. The days leading up to the trip passed in a blink of an eye. Lee and his brother made sure everything they packed was weatherproof. Once they had enough provision and some gift for their friends, they were ready to take off. Everyone was curious about the faraway island and its inhabitants and would love to join the travelers. Lee promised to send them a message when he arrived, and to return with a big surprise. Then he and his brother boarded the boat and set sail. The sea was very calm and they made slow progress. Although Lee could not remember the way well, he had a feeling that they were going in the right direction. Sometimes the water was so calm that they had to row hard in order to gain any speed. They would like a little more wind because the sea didn't help in a little, and it was quite exhausting to row so much. When night fell, the 3 brothers agreed that they would take turns keeping watch while the others slept. This way, they could keep their strength up for the rest of the journey. It was Lee's turn to keep watch on the first night. The water shores were very airy in the dark, and the usually crystal clear water was jet black. The noises at night were very different too. Sounds that one hardly noticed during the day were loud and strange. Lee heard unfamiliar calls coming from the direction of the forest, and a sudden splash entered the boat. Then he heard something flutter past his ear. The young panda felt a little queasy, but he didn't want to admit it to his brother. So he shook himself vigorously, looked at the moon which showed him the way, and started humming something to himself. But as much as Lee tried to distract himself, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was tampering with his boat. He heard a knock, then felt a jerk, but no matter how hard he tried, Lee couldn't see anything. He listened very carefully and heard a soft clicking sound coming from the edge of the boat. Then he heard a knocking on the boat from the same spot. Lee felt the urge to wake up his brother and decided to look for himself. Very carefully, he crawled to the end of the boat. When he bent down to the water, he found a long, wet straw nose. Lee was startled and leaped back from the edge. What was that? He thought. The noises continued, so he prepared himself to look again. Now they were coming from outside of the boat. Somehow the noises seemed familiar. Suddenly, he remembered the dolphin that accompanied his raft on its return trip. They made the same sound. He quickly ran over to the edge again, and sure enough, several dirt shakes were swirling around the boat. "Hey," Lee greeted the dolphins. "You all gave me a quite scare." The dolphins ran around the boat, rocking it in the water as a greeting. This woke up Lee's brother. "What's all the noise, Lee?" His eldest brother asked, still quite sleepy. "All this rocking is making me seasick," said the others. "Look, it's the dolphin from the forest," Lee said. "If we follow them, we're sure to find our way faster. Maybe they will even give us a boot. Hold on tight, gun. I think we're about to go at a different pace." The dolphin circled the boat and started pushing it at breakneck speed through the black waters. As the sun rose, the dolphin let go of the boat. As a farewell, they made a few more jumps and swam away. The pandas had prepared for a long journey, but with the unexpected help from the dolphins, they had reached their destination much faster than planned. The brothers took a look at their surroundings. The landscape was completely different from the one they knew from home. Their destination was right in front of them, and they were heading straight for it. "We're here!" exclaimed Lee. They reached the shore of the island and found a place to dock the boat. Lee noticed that something was different from his visit. The white sandy beach where the islander had bid the rare for Lee's return was no longer there. The water around the island was much higher than usual. It almost looked like through the large body of water would swallow the island whole. As the brothers got off the boat, they stood in knee-high water. The bottoms of the tree trunks and plants around them were all underwater. Lee wondered what the all-islanders were. They climbed ahead to get a better look and heard a rustling on the bushes. A small head with a long neck appeared. This time, Lee was not frightened at all. He ran up to the old turtle and hugged her tightly. "I never thought I would live to see this day," said Patricia, the oldest inhabitant of the island. "It is so nice to see you again, my dear brave Lee. What a great surprise! And I see you even brought reinforcements. I am so happy to see you. Welcome back." This story doesn't end yet, so stay tuned for the next part. Thank you for listening and may everyone be happy. Have a good night.